A senior at A-Leaf Early College High School in A-Leaf ISD, Kelsey Mosely.
I was told that the audience tonight is full of people who make a lot of money. And seeing that my piggy bank sounds quite hollow, I figured I could take this time to ask you successful folks a very important question. Can I borrow $1? No, I'm just kidding. I guess I'll go through my broke college student phase like everybody else. My real question for you all is, how do you determine if something is a good investment? I know some of the richest people in the world always say, if you want to accumulate wealth, you should invest. Then they pull up confusing stock graphs and projection rates, and that's when they lose me. I always thought a good investment is simply something that is worth your while. I know I don't have as many years of experience as most of you in this room, but I do have an experience worth hearing about. The first time I heard about junior achievement was in elementary school. I remember my teacher telling us, for the next couple of weeks, a business person will be joining us in class to teach us about financial literacy. At first, I was quite skeptical because, let's be honest, at 10, financial literacy is not what we talked about at the lunch table. But after the first lesson, I had a lot of fun. The most memorable lesson I remember from this time was about writing a check. I may not use it very much yet, but I plan to be sitting where you are one day, and I would definitely be writing a check to the people who taught me how to do it. This foundation of education about finances from JA has cultivated my understanding of the function of money and the operation of the economy. I use this knowledge constantly as I apply for scholarships, in my role as treasurer of the Future Business Leaders of America organization, and even in one of my national debate rounds. Yes, I am a nationally ranked debater as well. I know, I'm awesome. Hold your applause.
Yeah.
After completing the program, we were awarded a field trip to BizTown. First of all, if you haven't been to BizTown as a volunteer or a student, you need to sign up immediately. It is one of the coolest and most important field trip experiences you can have. In fact, this was one of my favorite memories of junior achievement, because when I went, both of my parents volunteered. My dad even made me a custom name tag as the manager of the sports store in preparation for the day. BizTown was my first glimpse into entrepreneurship and marketing, the major I want to pursue next year in college. It was also my parents' first glimpse into me being in charge. So now that I think about it, Mom, Dad, I think we need to revisit. I guess I was an impressive salesperson and store leader because at the end of the field trip, I was awarded Citizen of the Day by the BizTown mayor. Miss D, is my picture still in the shop? We'll talk later. Unfortunately, after elementary school, junior achievement and I, like many high school relationships, took an awkward break. I changed schools twice for middle school, then just when I expected to participate in JA again for high school, a global pandemic interrupted my plans. Between virtual classes and 6-foot social distancing my freshman and sophomore year, I was limited in many extracurriculars. But last school year, my teacher presented me with an invitation to a college tour of Prairie View A&M University, hosted by, you guessed it, the one that got away, Junior Achievement. Of course, I jumped at the chance to see what Junior Achievement had to offer again. As a young African-American scholar, I love visiting historically Black colleges and universities because of the unique culture and heritage of the campuses. Despite my older sister currently being a student at Prairie View, I never truly saw the campus for myself. By partnering with JA, I was able to experience the institution in my own way. I learned about the sacred grounds of the campus, its architectural history, school traditions, why their pride runs so deep, and I learned all about their cafeteria. I may need to visit my favorite sister more often. I believe at the beginning of my speech, I asked what is considered a good investment. I believe my good investment has been participating in junior achievement, giving it my all as an elementary student and taking advantage of what they had to teach me. The memories and exposure this organization has provided me with have left a lasting impression on my life. It has definitely played a part in the speaker and student I have grown to be. A lot of people hear about what junior achievement does, and they say, I wish I had that when I was in school. For me, and a lot of kids in Southeast Texas, that's super unrelatable. So my challenge for the audience today is to continue to make good investments through junior achievement. and to help make sure none of us can relate to not knowing about all the important things Jay is offering, because we all want to know how to write a check. But more importantly, we want to know the skills that will help us have the resources to do so. Thank you all. Enjoy the rest of your night.
One more time for Kelsey. All these great kid speakers trying to steal my job. I'm going to take that personally. It's okay. Phenomenal job, Kelsey. Thank you very much. And I know that many of you have seen the food right in front of you. You can get started. We're going to have a blessing in a few moments here, but you can go ahead.